It doesn't matter what you do. Science does. It is not healthy. We are not going to live long lives. My energy levels are not as good as other people. My resting heart rate is not as good as everyone else. I am more susceptible to high blood pressure and diabetes. So are you. These are not good things. And this is not the point of this conversation, but the fact that we got down it, I need to be very clear. And it is important for those watching. Accepting this as not fat is just not the real world. That's not the real world, and that is not okay. It's not acceptable, and it is not healthy or normal.
What do you want me to tell you? I'm not fat.
I was hoping maybe you'd kind of come around and be willing to try to live whether or not you live a healthier lifestyle is up to you, but to just accept this as healthy is kind of unacceptable.
I never once said healthy. I just said I'm not fat and I'm not skinny.
Now that we're just on the topic, I really can't allow people out there to. The fat acceptance movement has led to deaths and horrible health insurance premiums for all of us.
Yeah, that's why I don't have health insurance, because I can't afford it. Told you I'm not fat, so that already gives you the description of what I think fat is.
You know you're fat, though, right?
No.
No, I need to be very clear. Like, it's not joking, roasting.
My mic was mudded. Chat, I was mudded. It really mattered. I wasn't saying anything. Baja Blast. I was gonna say, it should be redeemable. Nice. That one's always a gamble. Nice.
on my map, I guess. Are we waiting on? Waiting on a melee. No, we're not. Bruh, I need... Oh. I'm stupid, bruh. What do I need? I need... meet and mend. Execute. Let's go. All right, hopefully they said one food for phase 1. I respect it. I just realized I had my audio playing twice.
Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think what's it gonna be?
What the? Wasn't ready for that. Yup. We pot right away.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what more, champion.
And we soil the humble fixer. Nice.
And they're down. Can they recover from this? They're up. What fighting
We got a
spirit?
second aggro. We got that quick. Good.
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Limwork? Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion. Don't panic. His arm is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting.
I don't like that people go to this corner. It's so mean to casters. I just like to put a regen here for the tanks. Alright, 2B, that means I am the 4th chain break. 4th chain break, like, tower.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil.
That was nice. That was clean. Alright, this is the third one. This is the fourth one.
Another attack evaded with a prog.
Alright, if it's on one, it's cardinal. South, it's cardinal, so it's a swap.
Oh dear me, the ring's in pieces.
I'll do this for safety because I'm scared. Okay, I don't need that moving forward. Need to get hit. Sprint bad. Okay. Oh, I fucking forgot about Mortal Slayer, dude. It's so annoying. Shield this. See what it was. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I need to go. Come on. Oh, God. I think it's this side first, right? It's not, it's not. Forget if there's another raid wide. I gotta go, man. Can we get another LB from that? Nice! One shot. Does this count as damage?
battle is decided! Victory goes to the champion! Huh? Is it the Lindworm's heart?
I think the description for this was Rep 1 prog.
It's pulsating. I've got a bad feeling about
Right?
this.
Rep 1 cleanup. Oh, perfect.
It's contorting, transforming.
Wouldn't that be awesome if that went on to FF logs? Can someone upload that? God, that's so cool, man.
It's alive. It's the birth of a new Lindworm. Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Got chain off. Oh, I see. I see. Wait, what? Rep 1 spread. Those are funny. Okay. One and only champion. Oh, worship me again. Until the end. I'm like 90% certain this is clone relative. Yeah, clone relative, banana codex. Dude, this party is...
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Maybe I should save soil for... I might just save soil for the second set. Okay, so I need to find fire. Oh, I gotta go. That's fire.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Yup. Easy! Oh, right. Everything's relative to Delta.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay, so I'm going over here. Which means I should look for the
Yes,
boss
they've
bait.
taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Meet the boss bait. Where is it? Oh, it's this guy right here. It's like here, right?
I'm down. Can they recover from this?
Okay, so doing banana codex. So oh yeah, I was right. I went to the right spot. Then I would have stat. Is the light party relative? Is that also relative? Okay. So I would have been in light party. Okay. So I would have been in light party 1. Oh no. Boss is light party 2. Okay, I would have been in light party 2, which means that after the stack I would have gone right. Okay.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
After the stack, I would have gone right.
Champion.
Dark again, okay. Fire's over there.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
This is the exact same pattern. No, we're fire. I saw it too, that's the worst part, I should have rescued.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
I keep forgetting to look for that dude. Oh my god! Alright. It's okay. We have actually plenty of time for this.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay. My clone,
Again, they've taken on the champion's form.
once again getting the boss tethered. No. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't...
Who knew they've been felled with a vengeance?
Yeah, issue there was they walked for
Can they
the...
recover from this?
defamation, yeah. Hey, am I... Oh no, I'm right. I think I understand this, right? I'm scared with this mechanic that there's like I'm just fundamentally messing up like what the clones do. But I'm not, because you first get like your mechanic. Your mechanic goes off first, your tether mechanic goes off first. And then your clone does the same thing that you first did. I believe I'm understanding it correctly. Okay, I have dart.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
It's literally just the same thing. Yeah, I think we're dead here.
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
Yeah, I think people just didn't see stuff because of deaths there.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion!
Taking soil away from this. So we have Lux Solaris, dude. One of these days, I'm gonna get a different debuff.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
Nice. Man, it's kind of nice to... Alright.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Alright, so I am there, so I need a stack, so I'm gonna... I'm also in Light Party 1. I'm gonna get the first stack that's clockwise. Need this one. Come on, man. I need a stack.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance. And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Oh, shit. I have to know. Okay. My Lindworm fight locked in at a 64. Which is better than my first one. But I know I drop off hard. I drop off hard at the end of that fight.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Holy shit, it got Lux Solaris. There's Solar behind it, actually. Wait, let's see it. Let's see it. Arcadia Flame. Oh my god, Lux Solaris! 31k! Holy shit. I'm so glad they improved my job this expansion. Man, dark again, bro.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
I think this is us over here. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
I was so distracted.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
I was looking at that summoner like, there goes my hero. So distracted. The skybox is so cool, man.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
I'm trying to figure out if this is, like, this is surely, like, it's supposed to be a ruined Solution 9, right? I think so, because it looks like the skybox is like a dome that's cracking, you know? God. Dude, one of these days we won't get hit with dark. Oh shit.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance! And they're down! Can they recover from this?
Okay, so I can study whether you're doing this. Okay, so if I'm defamation, I go out. Light Party 1 goes west, Light Party 2 goes east.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion!
Man, I wish I could clean up my damage a little bit at the end of Windworm. Late on these shields.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself! What fighting spirit! Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
I could have been more in. But then again, so good at the Dragoon, which was all the way over there for some reason. No turning back. Ba 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 ba. I think wait, hang on. Can I just see this from like... Oh! I could have typed that message better.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion!
Alright, we got nothing. So that means we're following that clone, right? Pretty sure that's what it means. Oh no, bro. Wait, I'm taking it. I might have lost. Yeah, I lost track. That's all it was.
They've been felled with a vengeance.
Ooh!
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Yeah, there's no situation in which I'm not directly on the marker. Oh no! No!
The battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
I didn't even know I had that bound to that.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Alright. Pay attention to the cones this time. That's fire. That means that's dart. But all I have to care about is that.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
What up?
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Well, that doesn't work.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
I need motion, bruh. Now we gotta be a me. SS helps. Okay, I keep saying. Suddenly, I wanna be riding free.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
God, I hope they take away. I hope they take away Solar Bahamut in the next expansion. I hate looking at that thing, dude. Okay, we have nothing. Which means we're going after the outer dark emo.
The Linworm is creating more of
Yup. Ain't no way.
And they're back in action. Can they turn
Time
the
to
tide?
go.
Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit! Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay. I need to get the boss.
Again, they take
And
another
I would be
shot
light
at
party
ball.
2.
This bodes ill.
Oh my god!
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Oh, did I get kicked? Oh no, that would have been a defamation. Okay. I keep getting the same clone. Like, I really would like to get something different. And for the stacking positions, yeah, cone stack, cone, banana, codex. I would love if there was like a raid plan for this. Oh, there it is. There's a raid plan for... Oh, it's for the entire fight. What do they do? Oh, I do not like how.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
Yeah, no, I don't like Banana Codex's strat for Rep 1.
one is creating more of itself.
Yeah, we're cooked. Sorry, gang. Kick out the tether. Purple red. Purple red from D clockwise. Oh. Okay, one here. Got it. Okay. I'll just start here every time, bro. Okay. Boss is mid. Center of your guys somebody steals it. Relative south wants nothing. Oh, boss tether goes on the marker. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought it was between the markers. Oh wait, no, that's not right. It is between the markers. Because these markers are different from Codex. Cone and sack fires against the wall. Detonations. Yup. Most players stack. Cone fire. Okay. Rewind.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Am I tweaking right now?
himself!
Nice.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay. So I need stack. And I need to go...
They've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill.
I need to go counterclockwise. I need this one. Holy shit.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Oh, I missed the turn. What am I, like here? Stacks? Like here?
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Oh! Okay. That's prog. We're seeing stuff. Okay. Stacks stand southeast, southwest of the boss on the inner ring. I wouldn't have been quite correct there. Make sure you're on... Okay, so stacks are there. Yep. Okay. So for rewind... Okay, hang on. Okay, so I missed the stack. So after... Only I wanna be... Okay. So for that, I would have gone west. Okay, so my problem was I didn't go down to the stack. And then I got hit by the half room. And then after that, all I would do is I would just do Chillington at... That's it, right? Oh wait, no, after that, then I gotta go again. Cones and stack move north for Protean. After stack, move next to stack on 4. Oh, that's everybody else. That's all the defamations and the boss jump. Because they're taking the clone stack. Okay. No, this is like, it's making sense.
Don't despair, champion.
A puny range brain gets to just AFK for the first 10% of this boss. Like, look at this gameplay, man. Rare instance where we get fire.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself. Oh no, they've been
I don't really have
found with a
the
vengeance.
stuff for that. Okay. So let me review again. If let's say I'm cone. Right? If I'm cone. Okay. Cone, I would go there.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Wait, Arcadia Flame is such a good cast name. That's gonna be late shields. Oh, there we go.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Nice.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Dude, I keep getting the boss jump, man.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Tether. I tether. Yep, and then the defamation.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Over here. Stack, right? Yup. Look out for the kick.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Wait, we get a dot? Where do we get the dot from? Okay, so in this case, I would just go up there. Right? Yeah, because cones are standing max melee. Yeah, I just would have done chilling then. Okay, they still got clipped by the boss jump.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Got clipped by the boss jump, but I don't think I was in the wrong spot.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself. down. Can they recover from this?
Yeah, I mean, jump. I don't think jump was too close. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing for that.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
I'm not, bruh. I'm chilling. Oh my god, all those crit directed energy grades. That's crazy. Dart.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide? And they're down.
I know we didn't get fire. Oh, how did you die?
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Shit. I need stack. I need a clockwise stack.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Yeah, this one.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance. Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit! I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Okay. So... Oh wait, I was wrong. Okay. Suddenly, I wanna be. I know what I did.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion. Lindworm is creating more of itself! What fighting spirit! And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide? Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay, I'm south, I get nothing.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill! Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
Oh, there was a defamation that went up. Yeah, defamation went up front. Okay. I think I know what to do for that first part pretty well. Then you go based off of Light Party. So in that case, I would have been Light Party 1.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion!
I still need to remember, like, Light Party shit. Thanks, I think I'm still kind of struggling with is remembering Light Parties. Just order of operations. I need to write it down. That's honestly all that it is. Yeah, Heaven Dart. Going to the fire.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
Nice.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Oh, this one's new. I get a defamation.
Again, they've taken on the champion.
Light Party
form.
1
This
defamation.
bodes ill.
I need this one.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Huh.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Oh, someone saw 2 tethers. Can I use the lines on the floor? I can. I need to be below the diamond. Like, I would have been not great. Okay. So kind of like in that little corner over there. Okay, that was a new one. And then after that, I would have joined them at west for a stack. Then I dodged the kick. And then, do I just join the fuckos? Yeah. Then I do Chillington. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Interesting place to take a boss tether. Someone's gonna rush off for decoration. My party stack will be before the kick. Yeah, my party stack, wait for the cones, dodge the kick, yeah. Yeah, I think in that situation they were saying that 2 people had tethers. Or sorry, 1 person had 2 tethers. No, this has been good. We got to phase 2 in 1 pool. What? Says Dark Knight's BRB, but I guess we're not saying anything in chat.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't
Okay.
despair, champion.
I think my Seraph Shields will miss. That's the only problem with my current net plan. I don't like using Seraph at the beginning, but... no, I like Banana Codex, I'm not gonna lie. I'm also a clone relative guy. So this is a clone relative Banana Codex, alright? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Whatever. I'll just have 1 less shield, it's fine. Alright, I got nothing. Going over to this clone.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Over here. A little bit. Yup. I don't know why the other healer doesn't, like, stand in the middle for that part. I feel like you're doing yourself a huge disservice by not standing in the middle as a healer. Unless you're, like, popping a Lily there, I don't know. Staging.
Some curious thoughts have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay, so here, taking stack, taking the first stack that is clockwise that I am in light party 2. Oh, perfect. Hot chills. That guy wanted my stack, I think. Okay. And then stacks are in the middle, yup. Nice. Down for the stack. Let the cone players do their thing. Wait for the cone. Yeah, it's there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, do I not have Swift? And then I would be like... Oh, no, I wouldn't. I'm stacked. So I would be like, here? Somewhere. I don't know. Oh, no, I'm on the inner ring. I'm on the inner ring. Yeah.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Okay. Boss is also facing the wrong way, so... Pass the clone and stay north of it if you're... okay. The end rep 1 is clone relative. The end rep 1 markers? I don't know. Whatever strat people do, whatever default party finder strat people do, they have like the thing where you do snake cryo. These are DN Rep 1 markers? Yeah, I don't know. We don't do Snake Prio though for the clones in Rep 1. Because I know that was another strat people were doing. It was like Snake Prio. I don't want to do that shit. For that
Alas,
reason.
the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
I'm gonna be so real. Like, so far, this has been like my least favorite fight to heal. That'll probably change once we get to Idyllic Dream, but like, dude, there's like nothing to heal in this fight in the beginning. Oh, what the fuck? So I have nothing.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Oh God. I think I fucked it. Yeah, that was just weird. I get to Asuna? I haven't studied Idyllic Dream yet. I've only studied up to
On their down. Can they recover from this?
I only studied up to the Super Chain, whatever. Wow, I get to Asuna. That's crazy. I like when I get to Asuna. Holy shit, 56k Physic. That's crazy.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Okay.
On their down. Can they recover from this?
I was gonna look at an Idyllic. I usually just study like a mechanic ahead of where I'm at. That's so easy. Yeah, Super Chain's a non-mech. I just started progging Rep 2 tonight, really. So the goal for tonight was Rep 2. Yeah, this was a Rep 1 cleanup group into Rep 2. So I'm still pretty early into the fight. Good God. Alright. There's a fire clone.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Fire clone, my beloved. Hello, healer. Can't all be fire.
And they're back in action. Can they turn
Is
the
someone
tide?
gonna like... Oh God! Yep. Just out of his unprepared.
On their down. Can they recover from this?
Yeah, I hate that. Is it specifically like your group, or you Were you raid lead?
Curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Sir. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my Jesus Christ! Only physical ranged? Nah, I usually lead statics. This is like the first tier that I've this is gonna be the first tier that I cleared not in a static since like I don't know. Since like Eden's verse, maybe? I'm excited for the ultimate. I'm gonna put one together. Oh, why did I double food? Yeah. No, I am much more comfortable leading my own groups because I'm very picky about how groups are led, so it's one of those things where it's like, if you want something right, do it yourself. But, because like I would say in your situation, like where the static was unprepared, and they did rep 2 for like an hour and no one looked that idyllic, I would say that's like the raid lead's fault.
The battle isn't over yet, but don't
Like as a raid lead, I feel like that's kind of like, it's your job to set those expectations and be like, hey guys, like when we're progging a mechanic, make sure you're studied like this far ahead. Because a lot of that shit that like you would think is like common sense or obvious is just not to some people. So I feel like it's good to set those expectations. And if those expectations are set and then people don't meet them, then yeah, that's more shit. The only reason a static doesn't work out outside of like IRL problems, right, is because of like mismatched expectations.
The Limbo is creating more of itself.
I'm like almost obnoxious. Like my recruitment post looks like a job application posting. No, oh wait, we're fired. Okay. Yeah, that's the wrong side of the marker to stand on, Dragoon. Oh my god.
Can they recover from this?
I need to show the Dragoon that that's the wrong spot. What is that?
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
So that was fire. That was the wrong corner of the marker. You don't believe in simming or don't look at raid plans because people verbally explain stuff to them? Yeah, that's something I put in like my I used to set like I used to have like a list of like rules or whatever for like my raid groups, and then I eventually changed that over to say like it's not a list of rules, it's like a list of expectations. So like one of those things is like kind of exactly what you're saying, right? Where it's like, hey, you're expected to like maybe Savage it's one thing, but like I said for like my Fru group, I was like, hey, you guys are expected to spend time outside of raid studying, and you're expected to come into raid prepared. And coming into raid prepared, I've always said this. It's like, how do you know how does somebody know if you've like studied enough, right? Like, how do you know if you're ready to do a mechanic? And I think of like, well, how do you study for like a test in real life? You know, like how do you know if you understand the concept? And for me, like the way that I know if I understand a concept is if I can teach somebody else that exact same concept. So I would tell people, like, hey, if you are studying for a mechanic, get to a point where you can verbally explain the mechanic to me. Like, if I were to start, like, verbally walking through that mechanic with you, could you tell me what to do? And if you can, I would say that means you're ready to do the mechanic. Like, if you can verbally understand it... Oh my god. Before we even get into raid, then surely you're going to be able to, like, verbally understand it, you know, when... You're going to be able to mentally understand it when they actually get to do it. So that was the expectation that I set for people. Like, hey, like, study outside of raid. What do I mean by study? This is what I mean. I guess some people might be, like, opposed to Sims. Like, that's kind of a... That can be, like, a different topic, I guess. But... yeah, I'm gonna focus on my mechanic here. I need that. Nope, that's mine. I'm going to this thing here. Okay, that was the right spot for the detonation. Oh! Dodge the kick. And then I'm defamation, so I just go here. I go slightly south of the inner ring, and I'm chilling. And yeah, we're not living this, but... Oh, wait, I need to stack with people! Oh, fuck! Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel very strongly about studying. Because in my fur group, we had, like, a situation where somebody, like, said they studied and they simmed for hours. And I believe that they truly did do that, but they didn't understand the mechanic. So, like, they simmed it for hours, but they couldn't tell me how it worked. And so, like, we would get into raid, and they were like, oh, I didn't realize the mechanic worked that way. Because to me, like, when you're studying a mechanic, you should know why you're doing the things that you're doing. Yeah, the co-healer acknowledges that mistake. Yeah, the co-healer said that's... Sorry, the tanks are calling him out on it, so... But yeah, no, like, if you don't know why you're doing stuff for a mechanic, then, like, you're not going to be able to recover, which kind of makes you, like, it's not, I don't want to say less valuable, but you're able to save 0 pools if you don't understand how a mechanic works.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet, but don't despair, champion.
I don't know. There's just people that view mechanics in this game. Okay, honest to God, that stand and let thing resolve video might have done irreparable damage to the raiding community, because now people analyze mechanics in that way. Like, oh, I just gotta go to my spot and stand there, and that's all I have to do in order to do a mechanic. And it's like, if you boil it down to its simplest terms, you're not wrong, but it's kind of a disservice to, like, your skill as a player if you think that's all that you have to do. Baiting dark.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Not dying every single pool to this because these guys don't know how to stand on the corner of the marker. Fuck!
What fighting spirit!
Please don't kill me. Please don't die, I guess. I kind of want this summoner to res. Summoner would be super cool if you res. Yeah, no, my fruit group was a kind of a disaster, I'm not gonna lie.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Okay, I am stacked.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
I need this one. Okay. I'm stupid, bro. I got a schmoove. Oh, yeah. Someone didn't take the boss tether. The Reaper who refused to move depending on the near far tank made 5. Is the tank spot? Yeah. Are you serious? That's crazy. How'd you make this far in Ultimate? I asked that question so many times in my Ultimate groups, I'm not gonna lie. Cleared every Ultimate, and every single time, like, somebody... every single time! I don't know how, but every single time I've had an Ultimate group, we get to a place where, like... we're, like... I don't know. People just don't understand how a mechanic works, and it's just, yeah. And then you get into, like, sunk cost fallacy, where it's like, well, we're on, like, you know, the second to last phase, so I can't kick this guy. I'm kidding. Like, before you start thinking about kicking, like, you want to try and see, like, especially as a raid lead, like, how can I help them understand? How can I, like, identify blind spots? Because, like, regardless of how good somebody is, everybody has, like, a blind spot. Everybody has something that they're not, like, as strong at as a different player. Or, not even a player. I shouldn't say a player, because some people can be pretty well-rounded, but I mean even as, like, a team member, right? Like, some people are really bad at understanding mechanics, but once they get a mechanic nailed down, they're, like, super consistent at it. I had somebody like that. Guy was low-key a disaster to, like, prog a mechanic with, but once he understood it, I never had to worry about him for the rest of prog.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
There's, like, different types of players, so, like, I don't want to act like, you know, somebody in that position is, like, less valuable in that way. What the hell?! Bro tried to kill me! Don't want to alarm me. Whatever, man. Leave me alone. Yeah, Snake Prio, but the thing is I always go to that.
Curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
It's more consistent. I just go to the marker that's to the left of the boss. Or of the clown.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Shit. What do I need? I need stack. I need to keep my dot up, too. Okay. Cone player? Cone player? Cone player? Oh, was that damage? What the fuck? That's crazy. Well, the thing with Snake Prio as a ranged is that sometimes you go to the right of the clone. It's like sometimes you go to the left of it, sometimes you go to the right of it. Whereas with the clone relative strat, you're always going to the same spot looking at the clone.
Of deja vu here.
Unless Snake Prio does relative north, but I think Snake Prio does true north, right? I don't know. Full disclosure, I haven't done Snake Prio yet in BF, so I'm very much like, just go healers, just go clockwise, range, just go counterclockwise. I see.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
No, this is the last one for our Reaper. It's a shame. But I mean, we've been in here since like, yeah, almost a whole lockout. I kind of wish we made faster progress, but it's PF, so like progress is gonna be a little bit slower. I want to try out different like permutations of this mechanic, man. Oh, what? Okay. Where's the fire guy? There he is.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Am I stupid? No. Every pool, man. The thing about Clone Relative is that the positioning is more precise. Like, that's just true.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
That's why we're having, like, so many deaths, because I don't think the DPS actually understand that you're supposed to stand. I don't think the melees understand that you're supposed to stand on, like, the corners of certain markers. I think that's why we keep dying. As range, there's... Range, you just turn off your brain for that mechanic, I'm not gonna lie.
Props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Oh, I'm south. Let's go, dude.
Again, they've taken on the champion's ball.
South, so that means I would be in light party 1. And I'm not starting with a tether? That's crazy. And I wait, yup. Go. Yup. Snaking. Okay. Now, I believe I am chilling up here. Like, right here, right? Oh wait, no, I don't want to be on the inner ring. Because that's where the... Inner ring, Dark Knight! Oh, I need to go to the stack. I forgot to go to the stack. Go, go, go! Close enough. Yo, South is chill, though. Oh, that was pretty good. Now, the question is this party staying together? No! Don't leave! I'm gonna get more of these. How many credits do we have? Oh, we're chill. I need more of these. Oh, man. Anything I want to get rid of? Bruh. Yeah, it's a shame. People are in the wrong static spots, they don't have a baby can wipe. Yeah. Yeah. I would argue, though, and this is just me playing devil's advocate at this point. This is me just now I'm just playing devil's advocate. But I would argue that people's knowledge of a strategy. So this reminds me of another story from my regroup. All right, you're bringing up a lot of trauma right now. In one of my previous raid groups, we am I refreshed on? I'm not. I won't think about it. Okay, Hector. we were doing P3, and in P3, this was a group that I was doing that was fully blind back in Endwalker. So we agreed to not look at like anything online and stuff like that. We were attempting a strategy, and people kept dying. And they were like, guys, like, this strategy isn't working. And I was like, guys, it's not the strategy's problem. We laid out a plan to execute. You're not executing it. That doesn't mean the strategy's bad. It just means you can't execute it. So we're not going to change. They're like, let's just try this other strategy. And I'm like, there's no point in trying a different strategy until we can execute the one that we're trying to execute. You don't know how good the strategy is until you can execute it correctly, and then execute it correctly a couple times, and then you can start to break down, like, okay, here's what's actually wrong with it, right? Or here's why another one might be better. But that was always such a funny thing to me when we were doing, like, blind prog. I'm like, yeah, we can't know whether or not to change strategies unless we've gathered enough information from that particular white to warrant, like, you know, we get new knowledge about the mechanic or something like that. Yeah, I hate it too. It's insane to me. Okay. Let's find another group here. Probably looking for Rep 1 cleanup for 2. Something might be okay. Uptime DN. Might be as easy peasy. Not joining afresh. That's pretty good. Bug coordination is regular. Aspadana Codex 2, though. I think it's the one. Try that. Wait, is this the same? Okay, no, different one. P2DM1, okay. Holy shit, no, it's Zeroki. What the fuck? You think I could learn... Hang on. You think that I could learn Scholar if I don't have a mental disability? Wait, what? What's the full question? I feel like I got two halves of the question and something got fragmented in the middle. Scholar's chill, though. Do you give her alt biz? I mean, if you want something that's like... I mean, obviously, like, White Mage is the easy example for, like, you know, just baby mode healer. But, like, I don't know. I feel like Sage is a little bit easier than Scholar. Because Sage just has, like, an answer for everything. You have a lot... You can do a lot more things on the fly. But, like, I like Scholar. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, half the reason that I like Scholar is because of Spread Low. Like, oh my god, that it just feels so good to press Spread Low. The only thing with Scholar, and this is like, if you haven't played a lot of it, like, outside of a rating context. Like, there's a lot of things about Scholar that are really jank. So, like, with Scholar, you have to know what things your fairy can do and can't do. So, for example, right, when you're in Seraph, you can't do Fey Blessing. So, when you're in Seraph form, you can't do Fey Blessing. When you're in Seraphism, you can do Seraph, right? But then you also got to keep in mind, like, Dissipation, right? So when you use Dissipation, you lose, like, 7 buttons if you decide to eat Fairy, which you should. You should be doing Fairy. Like, your opener, you should be trying to go for, like, a Dissipate first opener unless you need Fairy or something for the beginning, but Dissipate first is usually what I go for. And there's some stuff that's, like, per fight, right? So, like, because Recitation and Deployment Tactics are on, like, different cooldowns, like, you kind of learn, like, so, like, M11, for example, like, I use Recitation for a free Indom during weapons, because I know that I'll get Recitation back when I need the spread low, for, like, the multi-hit AoE before you do, like, the partner stacks. Plus, you also could just follow the mid plan. Oh, yeah, absolutely. For sure. You could just do a mid plan. That's fine. I don't know. There's not really that much. But, like, when you're doing, like, progression of something, like, if you're, like, boiling it down to, like, you have a mid plan, the main thing that makes for, like, a good Scholar or not is, like, are you able to gauge, like, how much flexibility your group needs? Like, for example, if you could tell that your pure healer isn't healing enough, like, do you know how to manage your, like, Fairy gauge for Aether Pact and manage your Ether Flow for, like, Excog or, God forbid, a Lustrate if you need to heal, like, a tank that's taking autos and for whatever reason your co-healer doesn't get it. Because that can happen sometimes. The one thing with Scholar that's a little bit easier than with Sage is with Sage, you have more regen. You have, like, more pure healing tools, right? So, like, if your pure healer is falling behind in their healing, you can pop a Numa, you know? You can pop, like, your regen or your heal that also gives, like, a 10% shield. For Scholar, if your pure healer starts, like, lagging behind, and let's say you've already spent all your Aether Flow, you only really have, like, Consultation and Fey Blessing if you're trying to do, like, an emergency pure heal. I say pure heal. If you're trying to do, like, an emergency heal. Because, like, once you blow through your opener, and if you're, like, spread lowing the first raid wide, like, you don't really have much. Especially if you, like, get rid of your Aether Flow. So sometimes, depending on the party, I'll be like, okay, I know that this healer falls behind a little. Like, M11 for sure. M11 for certain parts, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna save, like, an Indom, or I'm gonna save a Recitation for an Indom, and I'll just use Consultation for a raid wide, when I could have used Spread Low, but Consultation will do, you know? I don't know. I feel like the healers that I've raided with that I find to be better than other healers are ones that can kind of, like, vibe check the party and figure out how much they need to, like, adjust their mentality for how they're gonna address the party. Yeah, M11's tough to heal. I really like it, because, you know, healing can be brain dead, so any challenge is good. But, like, I have, like, an 82 in that fight, for example. Now, I'm not like, fully geared, right? But, like, I have an 82 in that fight, and I really want to try and bring it up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to without the weapon, just because of how much healing needs to be done. Like, that 82 that I got, what was my heal parse? My heal parse was 7. So, like, I don't know how much more I can take away from these people. You have to heal the tanks during the busters. So that's the other thing. Now, maybe if you talk to other healers, they might have different opinions. Like, I only started healing in Dawntrail. I have been a summoner main since Heavensward, and I dropped summoner for Scholar this expansion. But for me, as a Scholar, my job is not necessarily to keep the tanks alive. Scholar does not have a lot of tools for that. The only tools you have to directly take care of tanks are Excog, the Fairy Tether, Lustrate, or you have to, like, start doing a GCD Adlo on them, which if you're doing that, like, something's going wrong. Yeah. So, like, for me, it's always like, hey, that's the pure healer's responsibility if the tanks start getting low. And then if I see that they're struggling keeping them alive, I'll, like, ask them in party chat or something, hey, like, do you want me to throw out an Excog here? 9 times out of 10, honestly. Like, okay, so here's the secret, right? Nah, Fairy Tether doesn't do shit, I'm not gonna lie. If a tank is, like, struggling, Fairy Tether is to tanks what a feint is to a, like, magical raid wide. Like, it's nice to have, but is it really, like, saving the pool? Like, it... No. Fairy Tether sucks. And also, here's the other thing, too, right? So when you dissipate... So, like, check this out, right? So you gain Fairy Gauge by using your Aetherflow skills, right? So here I'm using, you know, Lustrate. I use, like, you know, Indom. Fairy Gauge goes up. If you dissipate... right? You don't gain gauge. Which means that in your opener, for the fight, you're not gaining any gauge. If you do dissipate first for your opener, you gain 0 gauge until... you get 0 gauge for your fairy until the 1 minute mark. Actually, not even the 1 minute mark. It would be like the 1 minute and like 15 second mark. So you have no gauge. So, you know, the auto raid wide, like, Scholar really has nothing to say about that. Now, that's not entirely true. Because you're still usually going to spread low off the tank, so they'll get, like, the buffed... They'll get, like, the buffed Adlo, right? And also, you'll usually put a protraction on them. They'll usually do protraction on whoever you're spread lowing off of, right? But it's better Fairy Tether or Soteria? Soteria? If Soteria is the skill I'm thinking of, right? It's which one is Soteria? Yeah, Soteria's godlike. No, Soteria's insane. Why does my Sage look like that? No, Soteria is insane. I'll show you why. So, Soteria by itself is okay. Like, Soteria by itself is fine. However, you want to pair Soteria with Krasis. So... yeah, so you got a 170 potency cure with Cardia, right? Soteria will increase that to 70%, by 70%, right? It increases the cure potency by 70%, right? So you got the 170 plus the 70%, and then you increase the HP recovered by that by another 20%. Now that's not additive, right? So it's not like 20% on the 70%. It would be 20% of the 70% plus the amount from your doses, right? But no, usually what I do, in the same way that every time I'm doing spread low with Scholar, I do recitation and protraction. You know, I always pair those two together. So that way you get a crit on somebody with increased max HP. In the same way that I pair Recitation with Protraction, I always pair Soteria with Krasis. So yeah, no, Soteria and Krasis. I was doing Quantum on Sage, and Soteria Krasis legitimately was the only thing that kept my tank alive during certain mechanics. Like, if I didn't pop Soteria Krasis, it would die. Fairy Tether would not have done that. The only thing that would have worked on Scholar would have been, like, doing a Recitation Excog on the tank. No, I am a Soteria defender. Yeah, that's also why I did. That's also why I did Sage for Quantum, because I did not want to do Scholar in 4-man content. Because also, if you think about it, like, Scholar's value goes down a little bit in 4-man content because you're not giving chain stratagem to as many people as what you would in 8-man content. It's like, I don't know. You feel like you're contributing less on Scholar in 4-man content. Yeah, Sage could solo heal a little bit better. Now, don't get me wrong, Scholar has some really good pure healing options. So, like, you know, Recitation and Indom. Like, 47k, like, for a pure heal. You know, it's not crazy, but it's not bad. And then you could also pair that up with, like, Fey Blessing, right? That's 23k. Now, you could also... Here's the other thing, too, right? You could also pair that with Fey Illumination. Because Fey Illumination increases healing magic by 10%. So what did I say? That was like 43k, right? I'll wait till Recitation comes back to see how much of a gain that is. But then also, like, you could get buffed by, like, what is it? White Mage could do... I want to keep saying Conflag. Like, what's that one White Mage skill? No. Oh, no, Confession only works for their stuff. I thought White Mage had some kind of buff for other healing. Maybe they don't. No, Plenary Indulgence is only for their stuff. I'm not as versed on White Mage as I'm not versed on either of the pure healers as much as I am on the shield healers. Asylum? Oh, maybe Asylum does? Yeah, Asylum. Do like Asylum. Yeah. You're right. Okay, so if I do like Fey Illumination, Recitation. Okay, 49, that was not worth it. Whatever. Don't use Fey don't rely on Fey Illumination. Maybe Fey Illumination and Mantra. Cast the spells. Oh, is it healing actions? Healing magic potency. Increases healing magic potency of all nearby party members. I mean, it did increase the potency. Just not by much. Oh no, they're asking in chat if I have seen Idyllic Dream. Oh, wait, they got the sim? Oh my god. In-browser sim, let's go. I should probably make the macro. What the hell is this, man? Yo, this sim is crazy. Hate the browser sim. Dude, I used to use the in-browser sim, the XIV sim for DSR and top. Map changing. Starting run Dynamis. I wonder... do the thing and then clone do the thing? Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh. Okay, what am I... What am I looking at? This is the... I think Banana Codex, I don't move this up. I do need to double check the... Let's see here. I don't care about this. Yep. Dude, I've been waiting on melees all the time with this fight. Grab water. Get Reaper or Scholar. I mean, I'm biased, so. But I don't melee much. Yeah, no, I... Don't get me started on Scholar. Or, sorry, on Summoner. I played that job for so long. I was a one-trick. I was such a one-trick in this game. I used to only play Summoner. I've cleared and progged every Savage since Eden's Verse. Sorry. I did every Savage in Shadowbringers and Endwalker on Summoner. I did every ultimate except for Fru on Summoner. All the extremes on Summoner, like everything was Summoner. I just played Summoner all the time. That's just all I did. That was a one trick. I don't know how I never got bored with it. Well, I did in Endwalker. No, you're sorry. You're talking to the #1 Summoner hater right now. I hate Dawn Trail Summoner. I'm so upset. I miss Shadowbringer Summoner so much. Dude, and then the Solar Bahamut. Oh my god. Thank God they gave Summoner such an improvement with Lux Solaris, man. What an ability. No. I remember in Heaven's Word, when I had to manage 5 dots on Summoner. You don't see... You want proof? Check this shit out. You see that? Oh wait, no, you can't. You can't. My head's in the way. See that right there? You know what that is? That's Shadow Flare. Down there? You know what Shadow Flare is? Fuck, man. Like, what are we doing? I miss Shadow Flare, bro. Try Disaster. Man. Oh. That's what I was gonna do. So what the fuck are all these? Oh god. Yeah, I have the ones from you had Uptime. I'm using the one from the paste bin. Yeah, everyone's doing Uptime, huh? Stacks are east-west instead of north-south. Let's see. What slide is that on? Oh, yeah, they are north-south. Pastebin has them? Nah, this is the pastebin I'm using. But this might not be the right one. No, good call. I need to find a different one. Oh, there we go. I found one. Updated macros. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Man, they're really gonna make me... Can I just do... Let's do numbers. Be easier to keep track of if I just do numbers. Should have just given me the macros in should give me the icons in the macros, bro. Like, what are we doing? Okay. Then this would be defamation 1. Defamation 2. Defamation 3. And defamation 4. Yeah, what if I do the OBS command panel, though? Nah, I'm sold on the MMO mouse. Sorry to say. Nice. Sick. Without macros? That's what I did for phase 1 of Lindworm. I refuse to make the, I refuse to use the cheat sheet for Act 2. Oh, Act 3, no. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm targeting people, but, like, if you need a cheat sheet for Act 3, I don't know what to tell you. No flame, but, like, the tumor tells you where to go. Like, you just... Yeah, I know. I get it. I don't know. I just look at the tumor, and I'm like, oh, this is telling me where to go. And then if it's inner cardinal, I just go clockwise. Now, I say that, and I'm going to cause an Act 3 wipe in this party. Yeah. You need to view the tumors as like rocket exhaust. It's like propelling you. it's like propelling, like you're like a rocket, and that's like you're taking off, you know? Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, and then for super chain, if you're beta, betas are the ones who get damaged. So if you're B, you have to block. And north-south is always safe. So which side to go to? Isn't it just you look at the one where all the candies are close? You look at where like all the candies are like equidistant. Like if it makes a square. Did you go that safe first? Well, it depends, right? Because, like, you want to pop the one that's the same as the, you pop the one that's the same as the non-equidistant side, right? Because, like, let's say it's, like, the purple first, so, like, the horizontal vertical and the point blank. You don't want two of the same to go off. Because you did that with Donut, you'd die. You'd have hop one of Lightning or Chariot first. Yeah, but you pick the... Changes, pop the other ones. Yeah, so if you always pop the opposite, then it's just whichever one is Donut first. Yeah, so like if I'm breaking it down in my head, right? You look at the oblong one, and whichever one is going first, you would pop that same one on the square side, which means, and then whichever one is Donut first, that's what you would go to. Because you always go to the Donut one. Like, the actual dodges are just dodging north-south of the... These people were asking a lot of questions about Idyllic Dream. I feel like I should study this. If I look like I know what I'm doing, then they won't know. Alright, Hector, teach me your ways. Clones go 1, 2, 3, 4 north, south, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna be so real, I don't even know what the mechanic is. We're gonna have Hector break it down, and as soon as I start doing this, by the way, let it be known, as soon as I start doing this, that's when this is gonna fill. Like, this party will fill the moment that I start studying. Steal a little bit of content here. Excuse me. God damn! Is that not showing? Is it blurry on stream? That's crazy. It won't even let me... How am I supposed to react? Whatever. Alright, let's see here. God damn it! Did predict it. I never let the ops win. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you keeping me company as I'm learning. Thanks for the follow. None of my alerts work. Nothing works in this stream.
For his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Looking at the walls around me, closing in. I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice.
I need to read all this stuff. Yeah, take care. Best of luck with prog and all that. Ah, that was the wrong one to protraction.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Ooh, I need to close some tabs, bro.
Has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lingua? Oh no! The gore has latched onto the champion! No panic! His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting! Oh dear!
Whoops! I killed them, bruh.
Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in. I think
Character turn
what's
last minute, man.
pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Bones are shaking out my skin. I got tingling in my hands. Moving like a lightning strike. I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice. Never let the option. Calm them nerves. Got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go. When there ain't no stopping. Got one option. Light it up. Everything. Light it up. Let's go. Light it up. Let's go. Light it up. Let's go. Light it up. Let's go.
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lindrush? Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic! His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting!
I want to get away with doing. I can definitely get away with doing another broil there. Point 3A. I am taking the first log.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil!
Oh my god. Well. That's that one up.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Surely I don't need some shields. I think I don't need recitation. South, and it's cardinal, so it's a swap.
Oh dear me, the room's in pieces.
Dude. Holy. Oh, that's so bad. What am I doing, man?
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Well, I'm dead.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Where the hell did I just got the damage? But... I got him. I don't have any MP. It's unfortunate. I kind of need that.
What power! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Oh my god! God damn it. That was rough. Please don't kick me. I'm a problem, bro. I got it this time, though.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Yeah, I know, and doubt he's knocked back. The problem was I thought I used it, like, in time, you know?
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Linrod? Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic! His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting!
Come on, come on, come on. Full broil. Let's go. Get in the bubble!
Watch out! That is one cruel coil. Another attack evaded with a prog. Dear me, the ring's in pieces.
God, I wish I could do anything other than just use Ruin 2 the entire time during that. I don't know how you get away from that. Do I have any mitt for this? I think I need it, right? Like... Wait, I'll have soil.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance. And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Damn. Loki. I really don't know how to do that last part. Like, how do you not just spam Ruin 2 that entire time?
Is this the power of the mythical Libra? Oh no! The gore has latched onto the champion! Don't panic! His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting!
God, I hate that turnaround thing, man. Yo, my goat, the Gunbreaker, though? second chain break.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil.
To be honest, I could not see my character for a little bit there, and I was getting a little concerned.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach. Dear me, the ring's increasing. Thunder down! Can they recover from this?
Yeah, this guy's gonna hate me. Oh my god, no!
What power! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Damn, I thought it would have worked. Yeah, if we wipe to this, it's definitely gonna be a light party situation. I'm just using Rune 2, I don't even care anymore. Nothing matters. We shield, you know?
What the? Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control?
Well, none of them knew where to go. That's unfortunate. Check us out. Light party. I mean, are we really struggling on Slaughter's Head?
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion. Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
I mean, I was standing there, bruh. That's a light party moment, though. Thank you for playing. Yeah. Understandable. I made a couple mistakes. I think maybe I'm too phase 2 pilled right now. Honestly, though, by the time that I get into another party, by the time I get into, by the time I get into a whole other party, get through phase 1, that'll only give me like half an hour to lock out, if we get that far. I don't think people want to do that, so I'm heading out. Thank you for all who tuned into the stream. See you guys later.